Hello everybody, welcome back another technical demo. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to spin up in-memory data grid at speed on top of the Kubernetes platform, like an OpenShift container platform, and then how to integrate in-memory data grid with your cloud-native application like a Quarkus. Let's get started. So here's my OpenShift container platform based on Kubernetes. One of the beauty of the OpenShift container platform allows developer and operation team to create and deploy and install new application utilities such as Data Grid or Prometheus and Jaeger, and a lot of Kubernetes application you can deploy based on operator features. So let's get started to create the new project first, and go to project menu and then create new project such as the DG demo, the data grid demo, and go back to operator menu here, and then you just type in whatever you need to install data scale and for API management, and also they are AMQ broker for messaging driven architecture and backend server and an API designer. There are there are more than 300 items to deploy Kubernetes based application built on operators. So we're going to deploy a data grid today, and once you click on data grid, the data grid 8.1 is just released last week by Red Hat. This operator based on 3 level capability for installation and a seamless upgrade and a full life cycle. And then you can find more detail what kind of benefit or features Data Grid 8.1 provide. For example, the Data Grid 8.1 allows us to process the application across multiple OpenShift container platforms, and also enhance the user authentication by default. Let's try to install application. We're going to select this DG demo namespace and new version 8.1, and then just click on installation. So once you install, your data grid will be automatically installed and be succeed in a second. Click on data grid and then just click on InfiniSpan cluster. Let's try to create a new InfiniSpan deploy. You can add the last of the exposure URL container. You can type in a lot of things, but I'm going to copy from my cheat sheet from YAML format here. All right, so I just put a couple more auto scale. So maximum memory usage percent 30%, and the maximum replication is 10, which means maybe there are some high spike network traffic into data cache to store the lots of data at once, and then the Kubernetes and OpenShift container platform allowed us to increase the number of the pod, which is auto scaling capability, but the maximum is 10 and the minimum is 1. And also the container, the maximum memory 500 megabyte, and also we can expose the load balancer within the node port of the Kubernetes feature, because we need to access the data grid admin console as well. Let's go to pods, and then you can see automatically your Red Hat data grid pod is already creating, and it will running in a short time. Click on that, and you can see some logs and event. And once you deploy, you can go to the terminal to inside the app data grid pod here. You go to logs. Yes, the server is almost started and running on that. Go back to developer console. Your application is almost running. But there are two different things in the GUI. Just turn into dark blue, which means it has the liveness and readiness check for this application pod. Go to service layer here. Just go to administrator, and under the networking, go to service, and now you can see here 3 services, and then we just export the external service here. When you click on external service, we can find the load balancer location URL. Let's try to go enter. All right, so just go to advanced, go to console, and then the password developer, and password is randomly generated passwords. When you go to dev console, you can find the secret, and then automatically generate secret here. We can see the developer and the password here. Now we gotta go to the admin console, our data grid, and the default is a cache name. So this is default cache, and there's no cache hit at this moment. And then let's try to create a new cache here. So go to click on default, and then okay, we gotta add some key value to add entry in our admin console. So add new entry and into the default cache, the key, like my name, value Daniel, and time to leave maybe 20 seconds and a maximum either 20 seconds. And you can add more the advanced option flag and etc. And just try to add. Now you can see the new key add here and go back to matrix. This is the fun stuff. Yes, you can find the one current number and the total number. We just change then the metrics. And after next to maybe 15 second or 10 second, this entry will be terminated. Just reset at 20 seconds. And also you can go to configuration on your the cache. So you can find that this is a distributed cache and a mode synchronization and also the transaction and memory. You can find all detail of your cache configuration here. Now just reload this page and your cache is gone. So maybe we already passed the 20 seconds. This is one of the good features. And one more thing I want to show you today, and maybe you could add Prometheus or Grafana to integrate the data cache server to populate data. So let's try to add like a Prometheus. So Prometheus here, and just create Prometheus. And also we can add Grafana as well. Grafana as well. And then Grafana application and just deployment here. All right. So let's try to add some config map to add the data grid server as the exposure URL. And then we just create a new config map. And maybe name is the Prometheus namespace here. In the data part, I'm going to copy from my cheat sheet. When you see the here, so we're going to use the Prometheus, but so we're going to add one more job here, infinite span, and the exposure URL, the infinite span, the service URL. Okay, and just create this one and go back topology view and click on Prometheus, and then this is a Prometheus endpoint. Some vendor data here, all cache major and cache data all set up. And also we can go to Grafana here, and I already uploaded my some dashboard here based on our data grid here dashboard. You can see here there are a lot of dashboard, but the one node. But if we have some more putting the data on a cache server, and the number of node of data grid will be increased automatically along with the auto scaling capability on OpenShift container platform. Alright, thank you for watching, and please make sure to subscribe for the next interesting technical video. Have a good rest of the day.